Good evening, everyone, and welcome to not the .p Wednesday. This is Echo League. What division are we in here, TJ?
This is SEA A division. So
5
some
seconds
top tier
remaining.
dotes tonight. Or this morning.
For the
Reserve
Oceanic region, or Southeast Asia, I guess. Very good, and it will be Ninja
Dire
Tiger
team ban.
Squad versus the Fisherman on Echo League Season
Radiant team
2.
pick.
My name is Wivrex. With me, as always, my new bestest friend is Timberland, Jansport, Sutton.
You never fail to amaze me with what you come up with.
I got some good tricks up my sleeve coming up. I'm just gonna pick a category, like movie titles
5
or
seconds
vehicles
remaining.
or something like that, and just boom, there's two T's, a T and a J.
Reserve time.
I'm impressed with your methodology. So
As you can see, today was all Costco brand, or not Costco brands, but backpack and outdoor wear brands.
this is
Dire
true.
team pick.
Do you have like the outdoors on your mind?
No, I don't know. You know what I do have on my mind? These bands are a little bit out of the
Dire
normal.
team pick.
I don't know if these guys have played each other before, and these are kind of targeted bands. The Warlock, however, not out of the normal, and Sand King even himself has seen a lot more use these days.
Yeah, I was wondering if these are targeted bans or is this just a regional difference that we're
5
seeing?
seconds remaining.
With the Earth, or it could even just be a divisional difference.
Reserve time.
I've been casting a lot of B division games, and I don't think I've seen a Earth Spirit ban
Radiant
yet,
team
and
pick.
haven't seen a Phoenix pick yet. So, some different bans and picks for sure.
I have to think, because the pro meta and the patch meta is mostly global. I guess it is always said that China has their own kind of meta since they have such a large, like
5
China
seconds
only,
remaining.
a lot of China only tournaments and stuff like that, and so they end up developing their own little meta there, and
Reserve
then
time.
that meta gets tested against the global one once some of the international lands come. But I mean, the patch hasn't been out. I guess it's just been kind of fine tuning on the patches, and plenty of Chinese
Bad
teams
dude's
have
banning someone
gone
now.
up against international teams in this sort of developing meta that we're at. 7.06D just barely came out, but it was just small iterations on the 7.06.
Yeah.
5
Oh,
seconds
so Sand
remaining.
King Juggernaut and a Warlock Phoenix. I'm assuming this is probably going to be an offlane Phoenix.
Radiant
I don't
team
think it'll be like
banned.
any sort of roaming support.
Yeah, I don't know if he could. I mean, it's possible, but yeah, I expect it will be offlane as well. I like the Phoenix Warlock combination because when Phoenix pops the eggs, everyone has to flee, and you can pick people off like that, or they all have to group up to try and take out that that egg, and then that's the
5
perfect time for
seconds
Warlock to
remaining.
get a good bonds out and drop the rock.
Exactly.
Reserve time.
Yeah, and I mean, Sand King's not going to be taking down an egg anytime soon. Juggernaut might in the mid to
Dire
late
team
game, but
banned.
that first egg, unless they pick something else with the fast attack speed, that first egg should get off smoothly.
It
But,
is
so-
great for dealing with a Phoenix. Clinks. But no one fucking plays him except for EG, and they lose with him.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a Clinks.
The green
Makes me
team's
so sad.
banning
Why not?
someone
We're
now.
seeing. Excuse me. Why not? We're seeing Earth Spirit and Kunkka bands and Magnus Lena bands and
Dire team pick.
Phoenix Sand King picks.
There's a difference between banning good heroes and banning heroes that are just trash and never picked. So, although Earth Spirit has been getting some nerfs recently and has probably dropped in pick rate a little bit,
5
but
seconds remaining.
he's still a pretty good roamer. He still has a lot to offer, a lot of lockdown with
Reserve
his
time.
stun and silence and a good team fight ult. So, and here we see an Underlord. First time I've seen Underlord in an Echo League game, but this guy's pub win rate has shot up. I believe last I saw to like 59%. with changes to his Firestorm and Atrophy Aura. It's just he's dominating right now. So we'll see if this works out for Ninja
5
Tiger
seconds
Squad.
remaining.
I love me some Underlord. Any offlaner that can be a massive bully.
Reserve time.
It's my kind of offlaner.
Yeah, he's a big boy for sure. So, and then I think, what was it? What got changed? Something got changed on him, and it affected a certain percentage of your health. Was it him that I'm thinking of?
Say that again?
I thought something got changed on Underlord where it does like a certain percentage of your health. Max HP burn damage. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was always... The Firestorm is always percentage HP.
Yeah. I thought I heard some guys in like on the .p podcast talking about like something got changed on him and it was just like crazy good. But we got a Spear Breaker and a Life Stealer coming out.
5 seconds
Usually
remaining.
you see those on the same team.
Yeah. I'm sure they snapped it up real quick so that this Fisherman team couldn't grab it.
So they don't have the best vehicle for Lifestealer right now. They do have Phoenix. He can get inside that and he can just do a dive into Egg and then Lifestealer can pop out. But yeah, I
Shadow Fiend.
Bad dudes banning
I
someone
would
now.
probably greatly benefit from like a Storm Spirit here on Ninja Tiger Squad. I wouldn't be surprised if Fisherman bans it. Or alternately, I think they might pick up a Puck. I think that's what we're going to see here is Puck or Storm Spirit banned. Just for, you know, great synergy with this team as
5
well as the
seconds
Lifestealer
remaining.
vehicle. And then the other one will be banned.
Reserve time.
Timber
Okay,
Saw.
so Timber.
Radiant team banned.
They need, I think Fisherman is still going to pick a hard 5 support here. Spirit Breaker or Sand King, there, see there's the Puck ban.
Radiant team pick.
Sand King or Spirit Breaker. One of these is an offlaner. I mean, it has to be. Both of these aren't going to be a 4 and 5. I don't think. It could be. It absolutely could be.
I think it's unlikely though.
5 seconds
I could see like a
remaining.
Shadow Shaman
Disruptor.
or
Yeah,
there's
there we
a
go.
Disruptor.
Dire
I've seen a lot of
team
Disruptor getting played recently, and he's always just so good. They glimpse people back, just to, even if it's not to secure a kill, but just to like put someone out of position. Like it's just so good. So yeah,
Alright, I wonder if
probably
Ninja
like
Tiger Squad's going to pick up Storm Spirit here.
5
Yeah, the
seconds
Disruptor is
remaining.
amazing.
would they pick a Storm Spirit up into
Reserve time.
like with how much lockdown that this Radiant team has? Like Spear Breaker Charge, Sand King, Burrow Strike, Disruptor, Ult, like, and especially because he's silenced in Static Storm.
Yeah, I mean, Disruptor ult might be the only thing that they have, or the most reliable thing they have to really get a kill on the Storm Spirit. Because if he's, you know, doing what he's supposed to be.
Dragon Knight.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. Interesting.
I wonder if they watched some Summit yesterday because Mid 1 absolutely annihilated. Who did he play? LGD. They played LGD and they just annihilated them with a Dragon Knight. Finished in like 20 minutes. So we'll have to see here. But so Warlock, Phoenix, Underlord, Lifestealer, DK, Sand King, Juggernaut, Spearbreaker, Shadow Fiend, Disruptor. It'd be an interesting lineup. You still connected there with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just making sure you didn't die on me. So going off the drafts, who do you have?
I really like the Warlock. I think the Warlock is an extremely powerful support hero. Disruptor is as well, but if Disruptor doesn't get an absolutely perfect or a very well placed ultimate, then he can tend to be really underwhelming. Whereas Warlock's is more forgiving. He can just drop it if he hits a couple people. That's fine. They can't just walk out of it like they can on Disruptors. And then you have Golems on the ground that you can chase around. So between that and the Phoenix Egg, the Underlord, and I mean, I'm not so sure about the Lifestealer and the Dragon Knight, but it will give them some push and everything like that. But as far as their team fight and their ability to go up against Fisherman, I feel like they have the easier to execute draft, and that's like easier to execute is one of the main, I think one of the main contributing factors for how well a team does or a draft does.
I agree. So we got some wards being thrown down by this Phoenix, and then rotating back up to the top lane now. So it doesn't look like either team is really wanting to pressure each other's runes, at least. They're just going to sit back and take their own. At least that's what it looks like. Got some nice Lifestealer skins, some nice hats here.
TJ, I'm talking out of game right now. What's your Twitter?
TJSutton 11.
Struggle betwixt creep and creep.
It's got an. Looks like we're gonna have a aggro tri-lane up here in this top with Flamish Snake, KYY, and Bong up here. Got an early disconnect, maybe a little bit of issues. Can't see his hero. That would be a problem. Definitely a valid reason to pause. I guess we'll go ahead and take the time to introduce these teams now.
The players, sure. I will lead off with the Fisherman. It is going to be Silver Fist on the Spirit Breaker. We have Faya on Shadow Fiend. Sand King, or can't see himself, is the Lich King Sand King.
Oh boy.
Nalpod V on the Juggernaut. And lastly, Hassan 2 on the Disruptor.
I couldn't see him for a second, so but anyway, we have Dingle on the Dragon Knight. We have Leon S. Kennedy on the Underlord. Bong on the Phoenix. Flamish Snake on the Lifestealer. And KYY on the Warlock in this aggro tri-lane up here. So, got the pause being unpaused, and we're back rearing and ready to go.
Ready. All right, so they are smashing up into each other. So we begin. Supports are out a little bit, so Underlord's going to be able to sit in the lane and get a deny off. Sand King, though, is forced out. Underlord probably going to be a little forced out. He is fortunate enough to get the creeps under his tower, but on the looks like a full is not going to be there in time.
Good D ward down here by this Radiant team. Looks like they're going on Underlord.
Just harassing him, making sure he can't stay in lane.
Get your
Sand
fat
King,
butt out
same
of
thing.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping these offlaners sad and small.
Lich King needs to be careful how far he goes up. He's trying to pull the wave back, but it's going to be rough for him to get his levels in this lane. Constantly getting pushed back.
Yeah, once Underlord, once he gets his 3, he can just firestorm the creep wave and walk away. Sand King, he'll have a little bit tougher of a time. He can do like sandstorm shenanigans and stuff, but he'll still have a pretty difficult time.
Yeah, and as soon as he does that once, if they don't already have a ward, as soon as he does that and has a ward, he'll just get gone on. And it looks like Warlock does have a sentry just in case if he tries to do that.
Gold for me.
Yep, Leon just kind of sitting under tower. Okay, so
Poor
he has
guy.
his firestorm, so he is level 2. He's just going to sit in some trees and soak some experience.
Yeah, he really wants to get that level 2 Firestorm before he tries to do anything. And he does have an Atrophy Aura, but that doesn't help him against this stupid ball lightning, or the Thunderstrike, which manifests as a ball of lightning over top the Underlord.
Kind of misleading, don't we think? Not
No.
a Thunderstrike. He's not Zeus. He's a wannabe Zeus. Oh, that they spot out Lich King hiding
Have
up
to
here in
get
these
out of there.
trees.
He knows, though. He's so smart to cookie. He's just gonna get out. There we go. Oh, TP's coming to the mid or top? Where is this going on? Silverfist. Ah, yeah, that was a charge out onto Phoenix, who's in the mid lane.
Gotta love the audio.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I think it's the worst
Every once in a
thing.
while, it's pretty entertaining, but like when it's
At
constantly
the, at the
I
beginning
do
of the
agree.
game is the worst, when like 20 of them go out at the same time.
I will say I saw a pretty good clockwork predict rocket flare and kill a disruptor on his way back to base. It was pretty good.
Did he voice line after it?
I think either he or his teammates did a bunch of like applauses. So it was pretty funny. Gives you a little glimpse into the Discord.
Charge coming out onto Dragon Knight. He's staying on his side right now, and charge is going to be canceled. Very good, very good.
Yeah, wise decision. Don't want to charge him on his own high ground underneath his tower. He'll just turn. Okay, so he doesn't have stun leveled up, which makes sense. But yeah, you don't want to charge him underneath there. Don't quite have enough damage. Faya doesn't quite have the mana to just spam out his spells yet, so.
Underlord was out trying to jungle. He's getting a little beat up. Oh, he did get one camp. Ping's coming out.
Yeah.
A charge is coming in. It's going on to Warlock. They're not going to complete it through, though.
Almost, man, just to stack the camp while he's at it.
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't stack.
I think they.
Charge coming in a bit. Once again, Dragonite, he's going to have to cancel this. He's going to continue through under the tower. Just doing a bit of damage, but taking some tower damage himself. Oh, Underlord could be in some trouble here. He's playing Ring Around the Rosie with these guys, and he manages. He gets it out. He gets out. Sand King, though, going on the aggressive. He's going to put some damage into Phoenix. Now he needs to be careful. He doesn't have Sand King right now. He's going to take a Sunray and the open wounds to the face. Lich King probably standing no chance here. Oh, he gets a little bit of distance, and Silver Fist with the charge in will be able to pick up that Phoenix, but he goes down. Lich King goes down himself.
Got a bit of a taunt
Dragon
coming
form
out
is
as well.
up right into Shadow Fiend's face. He's got no support or anyone here. Taking a little bit of damage from the raises.
Yeah, just constant harass. He knows Dragon King doesn't, or Dragon Knight doesn't have his stun, so he's not worried about getting stunned up.
And he's
So
got
just-
that Eastern. Okay, haste is worn off now. Bong is here. And this dragon form is halfway done when they haven't really done much with it.
Yeah, I didn't see when he popped it. I don't know if it was a reactionary thing or if it was a, like, I want
Charge
to push
coming out
now.
into Dingle. Lots of damage. They've got Disruptor here as well. Dingle can turn around and just start putting the damage in. He gets the Fire Breath out, so reducing the damage of 2. Faya has to be careful here. Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought Underlord used that shrine. I thought that Disruptor had popped that early and he wasn't going to get any of it. Charge coming out on Underlord.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Underlord getting charged up and caught now into the spin, but he's got the pit out. Bringing in Phoenix. Gonna be able to make it just barely out of there, and he's gonna have to go back. Glimpse though onto Phoenix. Phoenix in a lot of trouble now. Phoenix is going to pay for it with his life. Mein Leben, TJ.
Yeah, he already used his dive, so he had no way of getting out. Can you even dive out of those?
Yeah, I believe you should be able to dive through that.
Okay.
Because you can pass terrain with dive.
Yeah.
Got a pause.
Not a dot pause. Don't confuse it with the dot pause.
This is not a dot pause, that is correct.
So, how's the lanes looking? Looks like Lifestealer's having a pretty good time. He's at 54 last hits. It's only 8 minutes in. Definitely gonna hit a good, have a good laning phase. Already has his phase boots. He has his gloves of haste ready to buy, and he's pretty close to his armlet. So he's gonna be hitting his stride soon. Gonna be ready to team fight more to get a kill in the top lane. Okay, we're back to action. So I'm looking probably in the next 3-4 minutes we'll see a good team fight break out, I'd say.
Yeah, Juggernaut has his Omni Slash up, but he doesn't have the mana for it. Lifestealer's still just farming away. Looking at how the lanes are shaping up, or how the lanes shaped up, Lifestealer Jug pretty much even on last hits and denies. Same thing with Shadow Fiend and Dragon Knight, even though Dragon Knight had he died, did he not? No, it's actually just Phoenix. Phoenix died a number of times. So mid lane as well, pretty even, and off lane, both players were pushed out pretty hard, but maybe a slight advantage to Sand King since he got a few of the kill support or assists on Phoenix.
Bit more harass coming out from Silver Fist under the Underlord, it looks like. Trying to keep this big body back, but I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to zone him out too much now.
Yeah, he's got his arcane boots up, so he gets to just kill all the waves, kill all humans.
Wasn't there like a PlayStation 2 game similar to that?
Destroy
title?
all humans.
Destroy all humans, that's what I'm thinking of.
Not to be confused with the Bender quote, kill all humans.
Yeah. Somewhere in there. Okay, so we got a smoke not being used yet, but we have a smoke on Phoenix, so they might look to make a move here.
Ooh, they're doing a lot of damage onto Sand King. He's getting the Sunray right now. He's just barely 26 HP gonna be able to burrow strike out of there. Charge forward from Spirit Breaker, and Spirit Breaker went through Phoenix to get him.
Yeah, unfortunate timing for that, but he dove a little bit too deep, I'd say.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Ooh, it's really far forward though to get killed like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this I mean, most people can't stand in Faya's raises, but just the sheer tankiness of Dingle has allowed him to stay in lane and just sustain all that harassment. I think that's the only reason why him and Shadow Fiend are fairly even. Shadow Fiend is taking a little bit of the lead, but that's only because he can just burst down waves, whereas Dingle is single target. I mean, he does have his Dragon's Breath, but he's not too worried. Oh, out comes the stun. Mid lane.
Yep, Faya taking quite a bit of damage, and there was a kill from Lifestealer out onto that Sand King. Oh, nice! On the bottom, they're going to be able to pick up that Underlord, who's being a huge bully to this Juggernaut. The Juggernaut himself, though, he's going to go drums first, and he's actually doing pretty well. He's hitting pretty hard on these creeps right now.
Yeah, looks like they're positioning to maybe pressure this lane. Maybe now that they have the next wave coming in.
Warlock's still not level 6. He needs to get that up before... Oh, man, and Phoenix isn't even level 6. This is going to be a difficult... They're going to just immediately glimpse back on Underlord. He TP's into vision.
Yeah, I see Warlock has a Tome of Knowledge on the way, so that's good. That'll get him his level 6, but I agree. I think Phoenix needs to pick up the other one if he's able to. How much gold? Yeah, he doesn't quite have the gold for it right now.
They
Maybe
don't... If it's 10 minutes, there's only one tome.
Oh, see,
You've been playing too much Siltbreaker.
Huh? Yeah,
You've been playing too much Siltbreaker.
Yeah, that's true. I still need to finish it. I haven't beaten it yet.
I beat it last night. Woo!
No invite. I see how it is.
It was my wife and Grudy and Silver AG.
Some Gruton.
Gruton, yeah. Wiggly G. Charge forward. It's going to hit Lifestealer. He's immediately just going to rage up. Dingle Bop. Still going up against the Faya of the mid. Not much happening. A lot of posturing around top. And a little bit around bottom. Oh no. Underlord taking a lot of damage to the spin. And there's no Omni Slash right now, so he's going to be safe. Oh, another strike forward. It's going to hit on the Lifestealer. Immediately follow up with another stun and another bash and a charge. He's taking quite a bit of damage, but he's coming in. Here's the the big ult from Sand King. Not going to do much, though. Underlord did go down to that Juggernaut. It looks like he got that Omni Slash off. The glimpse out into Lifestealer means that, wow, Sand King makes it out of there. A big team fight with really nothing coming out of it.
Yeah, good Ray by Bong to keep Flamer Snake alive. I mean, he may have not died there even without it, but he was getting kind of low.
Charge forward on a Dingle Bop. He's getting hit, and now Faya is just going to put all the damage in the world straight into him with that Requiem. 1, 2, 3, and a raise hits will be more than enough to take down that dragon. Dragon haters. This Spirit Breaker is staying so active. He's charging once again now into the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's gonna come in, hit him 1, 2 in these freaking bashes that he's getting every single time. It seems like every charge is followed up with a bash. The Nether Strike followed up with a bash into a charge.
Yeah, I'm wondering when they're gonna clear this like quad stack here on the top lane on this hard camp. Hopefully they can take it before Underlord finds it with a Firestorm or something.
Yeah, he needs to go with Lifestealer and do that together. Lifestealer's not having a great time in lane. Look, once again, a charge into another strike, into a Burrow Strike. Ooh, he jumps inside of a creep. He's making it out of here. Yeah, he's gotta get some help here though. Still no level 6 on Phoenix. Warlock does have his ult, but no damage. He's gonna get glimpsed. No, he's gonna rage up. Very nice job. Makes it out of there, and Phoenix, you can leave it, Phoenix. You guys gotta leave this. If you're not defending it, then leave.
Yeah, there's no defending that tower. KYY looks like he wants to step up and try to throw a right click out, but I think that would have spelled doom for him if he would have took another 1 or 2 steps forward.
Yeah. These guys are so easy to chase down, especially with that glimpse. That may not have been available, but it would have been available shortly.
Oh, they spot out the quad stack, and Faya's just going to clear it.
Oh man, yeah, and Sand King.
Yep, well, sorry, Lifestealer.
Lich King, he's taking a lot of damage. He's actually could go down here. No, he gets to the shrine in time. And now KY and Bong are in a lot of trouble. KY is going to panic drop the ult, and now they don't have the ult for the next fight that they're going to do. They don't even have the golem. 100 gold going over to Faya.
He's sitting on 2,500 gold right now. He's pretty happy. He just bought himself a 4 staff. Yeah, his items are progressing quite well. 16 minutes, Hazaki, Dragonlance. Actually, is about to finish his Hurricane Pike as soon as he takes this tower. So he's starting to hit a power spike. Lifestealer did just pick up an Echo Saber, but I think Faya is ready to fight and ready to push his advantage.
Oh, glimpse into Dinglebop. Charge out. It's going on to Underlord. This poor Underlord, he's going to see it coming though, and he immediately puts a pit. Nether Strike is going to hit him, and now they've got the Omni Slash as well, taking him down under tower. They're doing everything they can. The Sunray is not going to be enough to heal him up now though. Now Pod is taking a lot of damage. He gets the healing ward down, but Dingle is out to get him. He finds him, 1 hit, 2 hits. He's got the stun. There's the Dragon Breath, and he manages to take him down. But Phoenix went down in the backline, and now, oh, Dragonite could be in some trouble. He's going to need to pop the Shrine, and he does. There we go. They need to get rid of that healing ward. He got that Shadow Blade off. He's actually going to be making it out of there. Ooh, Faya could be in some trouble, but do they have anything here to save him? They don't. Dingle now turning his damage onto Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker just barely might be able to get out of there. No, he gets stunned, and they've got the pit here as well. That was a beautiful turnaround from the Ninja Tiger squad.
Yeah, they lost one hero early, but they were able to turn in. What seems like Fisherman just kept coming in one by one. So yeah, that's always the problem. You'll lose every fight if you come in one at a time into a team fight, even if there is 1 or 2 heroes that are low.
One at a time. Juggernaut TP's in, but he's the only one here. He's gonna get seen. He's trying to spin up, cause some havoc. Oh. Disruptor's here. Charge in, but they're gonna hit the Pit of Malice now. This glimpse back will bring Dinglebot back, but Lifestealer is in the front, just taking down that Disruptor. Spirit Breaker taking a considerable amount of damage as well. Lifestealer is trying to get out of there. We should have a Sunray. There it is. That's going to keep him alive a lot longer. Oh, Underlord is actually going to use his ult and cancels it right away because they are in a good position when it's fighting. Juggernaut taking quite a bit of damage, and they've got the egg out. Shots going to the egg. They're diving under the tower. Almost able to get that Juggernaut, but the ultimate just will be off and not enough. Phoenix is getting real close. He's going to be able to get him with the Sunray. And now they've got a nice big Golem that they can help to push this tower with. Golem taking a lot of shots though. He should be able to ward it. Oh no, Warlock is going to get pulled back, but they're going to get the Shadow Word out onto Faya. It's not going to be enough. It's just going to slow down the retreat.
That was such a long and drawn out engagement. I swear that lasted like a full minute or a minute and a half.
That was quite a bit of engagement.
And until then, Fisherman looking like they were leading quite heavily in this team or in this game, but looks like Ninja Tiger Squad are kind of right back in it with quite a few takedowns. Jug denies his tower mid lane.
Straight in.
That's such a pro move.
Looks like they might be positioning to push and take down this tier 1.
Firestorm out. Charge coming in. Very nice. Gonna cancel that. Oh, another Nether Strike. This thing just freaking hits from 8 miles away.
Yeah, it's the worst. The range on it is so long, and then even if you walk out of it, as soon as it's triggered, like it's going to hit you no matter what. Now I wonder if you did it on someone who is TPing.
I was thinking that as long as you retain division on him, I wonder what would happen.
Oh no.
I'm sure there's a limit distance on it that it will break, but
freaking free forward. TP across the map.
On the Phoenix is gonna hit 1, 2. They're gonna drop the Static Storm just to clean him up, and they clean him up with no problem at all. Make sure that little bird is out for the next fight. Underlord gonna put a pit down and a little Firestorm harass. Another charge. Going to the top lane.
Herd and Infest. Oh, he's in DK.
Just popped his dragon form. They need to do something with this quick, but his team is just not around. Shadowblade's out.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent.
I'm not sure what they're doing here. Alright, a few seconds. Yeah, they're gonna get out.
Yeah, pretty decent carrier for the Lifestealer. I think there are better ones, but like with the Shadowblade, able to maneuver in position instead of just blinking in. Well, he has that too, but
I guess they were hoping they were gonna find a support or something like that out warding, or just trying to get himself a single camp and get a quick pick on them, but no such luck today.
okay. So we have our Guardian Greaves on Leon already, so that's good. Good team fight. Utility item, lots of armor, the burst in health when you need it. So, how much armor is that? 4? No, is it only 2? Aura armor?
There's an aura. Yeah. There's armor from the things themselves, and then the aura armor, isn't there?
Yeah, he's getting 5 armor from it, but it only provides 2 armor aura, which I feel like for such an expensive item, that's pretty low.
If you go under 20% health though, you get a bonus 15 armor.
That's
crazy. Did you ever see?
I always forget about that.
Did you ever see the Guardian Greaves Huskar game?
I don't believe so.
It was disgusting. Charge out onto Phoenix, but it is just an illusion. Lifestealer coming in. Oh, Faya. Could be in some trouble. Nether Strike. It's going to hit onto Lifestealer, and Warlock is going to eat a huge Requiem to the face, as well as get caught in the Static Storm. Nice Egg is going to be able to give him a little bit of time, but that Egg goes down immediately. So Phoenix is out of it now. Epicenter's coming in, and Dragonite and Lifestealer taking a ton of damage. Underlord, the lone survivor, but he could be going down. He does. He is gone.
Wow,
5-man team.
That was such a hectic fight. And all that for charging a Phoenix illusion.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. With the Phoenix illusion being charged, it seemed like it was going to go bad for Fisherman. But that Fire got in there with that Shadow Blade and was just in the right spot to make sure that both the egg was minimal and that the golem wasn't even able to come out.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That's first tier 2 taken on this team. Let's see if they go mid and decide to pressure and try to take a mid. Although this entire Dire team is up, so they'll probably be backing out soon. Another DD rune down here. That's a that wasn't consecutive, but second one in quite a bit. So in a short span of time. So it looks like Juggernaut's going to pick it up.
Double damage. Burn!
So it looks like Nalpod has the DD rune. It's going to go to farm the jungle, utilize that quite well. He's really close to his Manta style, so nearer that next item. He went Diffusal Blade first before Manta. Which I can see that. He's already gotten quite a bit of use out of this Diffusal Blade. He used about half of his charges to secure kills or keep people from running in, so...
Yep.
Usually we see a lot of Juggernauts go Manta first, and I guess that would be the typical build, but doesn't hurt to depart from the norm every once in a while, right?
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lifestealer, he's getting his Basher next, but he's still got a little bit to go on it. It's that Deso and Armlet and Echo Saber. So he can put out some good damage, but he's unfortunately getting pretty blown up in these fights. The right click from Shadow Fiend alone is able to do quite a bit even through Rage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Rage doesn't give any armor. It's just the attack speed. So when he's raged up, he's still taking right clicks from Shadow Fiend for full damage.
What's he working on? Oh, he's working on. Underlord's working on a pipe. Makes a lot of sense. So much damage coming out from Underlord. Not Underlord. From Shadow Fiend's ult. Looks like we got a battle in mid lane.
Coming in, the rock is gonna get dropped. It will hit 3, but once again, Warlock just going out. Oh no, that was Lifestealer. Like he's made of tissue paper. Flips back onto Warlock. Warlock gets pulled back, and that was 1-2 easy peasy. They killed the golem as well, didn't they?
What was that?
They killed the golem as well, didn't? Pretty quickly. I'm
Almost
just not feeling this
instantaneously.
Ninja Tiger Squad team fight. You know, they've got such a great team fight lineup, but we're not seeing all these skills coming out together. Sunray going into Underlord right now, and he's using the Shrine, doing everything they can. They are just putting everything they've got into this guy, and he's still alive, just barely, finally going down. Shrine, Sunray, Greaves, it took a lot, and will finally get him. They're gonna have Lifestealer up an 8. So they have the no healing ward right now. Uh-oh, damage into Phoenix. Phoenix will be able to make it out of there. Warlock is back, but he has to be careful here. He can just get killed so easy.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get.
Yeah, meanwhile, DK went into
Nice
bottom
upheaval.
tier.
It's going to keep him in place a little bit. Nice 4-staff save. We'll get Fire out of there. But yeah, upheaval, this is a great, great high ground defense tool. Love it, love it. That'll be it. They get a tier 3, but they'll otherwise be repelled. Not going to take shrines at the moment, but they have that option available to them now. The Fisherman do.
Yeah, good split push by Dingle, at least able to take the bottom tier 2 from the Radiant team, but they did lose their, like you said, they lost their mid tier 3 and opened up their shrines. So not exactly the greatest trade, but otherwise they've been kind of having trouble taking some objectives in this game, so they'll take what they can get, I guess.
Yeah. Net worth is pretty even. Oh, I take that back. It's spiking towards 10k in the favor of the Fisherman. The thing is saying greater than 5k. You'd think it's not really representative.
Yeah, I wish they would. I hate the new net worth bar.
Yeah, I think the old back and forth bar, tug of war bar,
Yeah,
was fine.
I thought that was so much better. Maybe they'll change it back.
Or at least give an option, like you can select which one you want. The percent, this version of the tug of war bar.
Yeah. I have a feeling that like 99% of people would be grabbing the net worth bar, the old back and forth one.
Tug of war. Tug of war bar.
Got a DD bottled up for Dingle, and he has his
Very
BKB.
nice.
He's ready.
He's in a better position for these team fights. Manta is done for Yug. Lifestealer, still no Basher. And Phoenix, he's just sitting on Tranks and Urn. He's pretty close to having a Yules, but he's obviously probably not going to buy that out. Warlock is just poor, dirt poor. Oh yeah, let's looking at the net worth. Wow, Faya is just so ahead. He's gonna have an AC pretty soon. He keeps up farming at this pace.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I was trying to think of earlier who on this Dire team would be building one to maybe compensate a bit for this.
Dragon Knight.
Yeah, for the Dragon Knight, and compensate for the negative armor aura from Faya.
Double damage.
Whether or not like Lifestealer would be building one, or I mean, you could relegate that to DK.
Yeah,
or
I think DK if anyone, but it just can't.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, they really need to get some farm for Warlock. Otherwise, yeah, they're going to struggle in these team fights like they have been.
Yeah,
Trying to
double
think.
golem or something like that if they could get him a refresher, but that is such a bygone conclusion at this point. He's
Yeah,
got
it's-
1800 net worth.
Yeah, and he's not going to be turning and going for like a Midas. Like that's just
It's
too late
late,
for
yeah.
a Midas now.
They're smoked out, Fishermen are, and they're running into, immediately a Burrow Strike comes forward, but it's not going to hit. Oh, Leon is on the run, trying to get away. Hopefully won't be able to glimpse it back. Yes, the Ninja Tiger Squad managed to dodge.
Yeah, I got lucky that they were just out of glimpse range. Otherwise, they'd be losing that Underlord.
Someone would be dying, yeah.
I can't tell which aspect of glimpse I like better, the team fight, or the actual use where you bring someone back to kill them, or the meme use where you glimpse someone back to fountain when they TP in.
Definitely the meme use. Definitely the, oh, this guy's TPing. Pew!
Oh, top. Just decimated by
Very nice,
the infest
the
bomb.
two of them together can definitely put out some serious damage, especially with the dragon form up. Now it's a TP bot, smoke up, immediately they're gonna catch Faya. Do they have any detection here to make sure he can't get out? Putting a lot of damage into him, he's gonna be able to Shadow Blade, and now he's just headed out. Epicenter goes in, it's gonna put a ton of damage into Underlord. Underlord already? No, he doesn't have his pipe out yet, so Phoenix Egg is gonna be used, and they actually clean up a kill onto this Disruptor. Chasing down another one right now, they get the Sand King. Fiat does get out of there, and that would have been a great kill, but they get 3 for nil, so obviously they will take everything they can get and are very happy with that fight.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. The Disruptor did catch 2 or 3 in a Stag Storm, but unfortunately he caught like all the right-click heroes in it, so they just really didn't care. While your utility heroes just kind of scrambled along the outside and ripped apart the Disruptor. Well, they look to move straight to Roche. I think this is a good move. 2 heroes down, Sand King coming up next, although looks like they're coming in on him now.
Charging in, oh, the nice pit is going to stop that charge, and they're going to get Spirit Breaker. No, Spirit Breaker managed to get the hell out of dodge. Warlock, of course, is going to get chewed down as usual, this poor little guy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Requiem. Oh, it's barely going to hit anyone. They're going to get the damage into the Phoenix. Phoenix will go down, but the rest of them are fighting up. Oh, Static Storm gets dropped. And now they've got another strike out onto Lifestealer. Lifestealer on the run, and even Underlord taking quite a bit of damage, trying to get out of there, but he should get caught. Lifestealer and Dragon Knight will make it out with their life, but that is going to turn this Roche over to the Fisherman.
That was quite the turn of events here. I thought this Dire team was going to take it super quick, but they just respawned, came back, and Underlord did, pardon me, Underlord did have that nice pit of Malice to stop the Spirit Breaker from charging in, but the team fight available behind him just cleaned house.
Yeah, if they were able to get that Spirit Breaker, I think that fight goes a lot differently, but Spirit Breaker is just able to get out of there. Once again, nice upheaval. I love this skill. This ability is quite underrated. Charge coming forward, though. Warlock could be having a bit of a trouble here. They'll find him with the rest of the team are going to show up. Start putting the damage in. Melee Barracks is still up, and they do have an opportunity to defend it. No, it's going to go down. And now Faya gets a little damage. He just goes ahead and breaks the Dragon Knight.
So rude.
Dragon Knight is moving out with that Lifestealer in him. They're going the wrong way to find anyone, though. And they're just going to back up, head to the base.
TP is out before the job's done. Luckily, there's a few people to finish it off there. Okay, so we do have a finished pipe now on Kennedy, so that should help. I don't know. I missed when he completed it, so he may have had it for that last team fight. I don't know, but hopefully it'll make a difference in these engagements for them. Warlock does have his Ags queued up, but I don't see him, unless this game goes super late, I don't see him getting that, because I feel like this Radiant team is going to pressure this and try to finish it in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, net worth still, what the hell, this thing is showing it's above 5k. And it's approaching on 15k in the favor of the Fisherman.
I'm trying to remember what's out there. Yeah, what the heck? It's almost 15k, 47,000 to 60,000, so about 13,000, but it's above 5k. Wow, thanks. That really helps me there.
I mean, to steal a quote from Ursi, they're not wrong.
Oh gosh. It's like I see they're getting scouted down here.
Yeah, Lich
but-
King is just stalking. Sand King. Oh, Dragon Knight is gonna have a really bad time here in a minute. He's getting charged up. Oh, Epicenter gets used. They're gonna go in and they are putting all the damage into him. Lifestealer, BKB is used from Dinglebop. Now they've got the Warlock ult and they are just tearing these guys apart. Disruptor gonna be the next to fall. Sand King and Disruptor down. Now they've got 3 supports down. But look at top. Look at Faya. It's gonna force Underlord to come back.
Dire's top tower has
They're gonna
fallen.
keep trying to
Good
press their
ratting.
advantage here in the bottom, but Faya could be in some trouble. Not able to get the range racks, and they don't have any dust. They do have the dust if he dives out. Oh, he doesn't have dive. Oh, Faya's gonna make it out of there.
Jeez. They need a creep to just walk up and hit this thing.
Yeah,
Dire's
and
middle
literally
tower is
anyone
under
can
attack.
come get that. Damage once again. They are going to use their combo to just blow up. They're just going to take the Aegis and get out. Oh no, but Faya is going to find Lifestealer, so they've got to get out. And Dingle, you need to leave. Dingle has no mana. He is going to. That is not worth an Aegis.
Yeah, and this is going to be, I
They're in a
think,
great
lost
position for
rack
top
in the
racks.
top lane.
Yeah.
I'll take your tribute. Bless your soul.
Look at this Faya, 23k net worth. He's got his AC up. Working on Butterfly next. Not too far off from it.
Dire's top tower
He just buys it out. Charge forward. It's going to be canceled, but Juggernaut putting a lot of damage into the Underlord in the back line.
officially broken.
They're in the base, but they can't go for the bottom racks yet because there's that tier 2 still up.
I mean, with DK and Lifestealer being down for 20 seconds each, they could have at least like maybe pressured and taken 1 tier 4. But it looks like they're going to back out and look to push in this bot lane instead. Wise. Don't want to get too greedy. That's how you throw. No 3-2-2s going on here. Man, this Shadowfiend is just so farmed. AC, Butterfly, Silver's Edge, Hurricane Pike. The only thing I mean, he could swap out his boots. For
There we
some
go.
Boots,
The
boots
net
and
worth
travels.
blip heard us talking about it, and it's updated to over 15k.
Good. That's such garbage that there's no middle ground between 5k and 15k.
Right? Like, those are, depending on the point in the game, those are 10,000 gold is a lot.
Yeah. So Faya picks up a Chrysalis. I wonder if he's going to go for a Bloodthorn. I would assume so, probably. I think a Bloodthorn would suit him better than a Daedalus. Ooh, DD rune. Alright, they're looking to push in now. Faya has Shadow Bladed up and has his DD rune. Alright. Let's see if they can defend this last remaining tier 3.
Endurance run.
I'm trying to think of a win condition for Dire.
It's going to be pretty difficult with 2 lanes of racks down. They, of course, have the potential to get, like, the dream combo. Like, that's what they need is their team needs to execute their combination. You know, they need to get in. They need to get the Phoenix egg down. The Phoenix needs to initiate, get the egg down. That's going to force the other team to start attacking it. That's when they can get the the Warlock Golem down, as well as Fatal Bonds and maybe a big Upheaval to keep them in place. That'll let Dinglebop, the Dragon Knight, and Snake on the Lifestealer get in and get the damage out. And then they also have things like Pit of Malice and Firestorm to follow up with that. Keep them in the fight, keep them from disengaging, and keep that damage going out onto them. It's really what they need to do. They depend on this Phoenix to initiate.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have to get a full. Yeah, like you said, they have to go in and get a full round of spells off, everything off. I just worry that at this point, if the Phoenix initiates, he'll just get blown up before they can get everything off. Just with how hard hitting this Jug and Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, it's it's number of hits, so it's entirely on Warlock to make sure he gets that golem down before, once they start focusing on the egg, 1 or 2 people hit it one time, you drop that golem, because they've got very high attack speed. Both of these Agi heroes, high attack speed. They are going to tear him apart. So you have to be ready to follow up with that rock, hit it on them, and then you can get your bonds and your upheaval out, and that lets everyone else close the distance and start tearing into them. So they have to they can keep hitting the supernova, but they're probably going to die because everyone else is going to be able to hit in them. And if they don't hit the supernova, then they're going to have a hard time disengaging through Pit of Malice and upheaval, and that supernova is going to go off. Supernova, Tober.
Yeah, it looks like Radiant's just waiting for this Roche. It's going to be up in 8 seconds. Dire can't even think about challenging, having to defend their base constantly from these 2 lanes. So yeah, they're going to need a throw, I think, in order to take this game.
Yeah, it's very much Fisherman's game to lose here. Alright, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of time in between game 1 and 2. The wife can go off to work, and I can get hype without worrying about seeing an angry silhouette glaring at me from the hallway.
With the glowing red eyes, ready to rip your throat out.
Yep.
All right, well, here's their positioning. So, just waiting for someone to step out of position, it looks like. So who picked up, was it Jug? Yeah, Jug has the Aegis.
Oh, I misread the time. It's only 9:30. She's not going to work for another hour and a half. So we gotta have a muted hype, a really reserved hype.
Sorry guys, no hype, no hype this time.
We're talking it'll be hype. But it's gonna be more like a guy in a nice suit looking real classy kind of hype, instead of like a party hard kind of hype.
Redneck at a monster truck rally, and has an unlimited supply of Bud Light.
That's not hype. That just sounds like a national safety, national security threat.
We will see.
Juggernaut coming in. Ooh, Underlord is going to be out in front and taking a lot of damage. Oh no, Phoenix is going to go back the opposite direction of where he needs to go, and instead he's still getting destroyed anyway. Phoenix in the back line taking quite a bit of damage.
Ooh.
Dragon Knight goes down. Phoenix blows up. The egg is out in the middle of nowhere, and they still are able to kill him. The egg went down, though, and there's no dragon form, so these guys buying back is not going to make that much of a difference, but... Oh, they're starting to get a bit of damage into these guys. They get the Disruptor, and Faya and Jug have to back up, but they're just not there to follow up with anything, and that is going to be ultimately nothing really gained except for a defense, and that's not going to last forever. Charge forward. He's going to, of course, cancel it.
Yeah, I mean, they did take the tier 3 tower, and they caused 2 heroes to buy back, one of which I believe was the DK. So DK and Phoenix both bought back. So another short engagement. They didn't lose anyone, so they are ready to just re-engage now.
Forward on the Dinglebop. It's gonna be canceled once again. This Faya, this Shadow Fiend, he's going for a Bloodthorn, and he's not going to be too far off from it. He's,
Nah.
of course, choosing to save for buyback, but I don't foresee him needing it. Another charge forward, canceled again. A Spirit Breaker is just charging, casting as many lines, and if something looks like it's going to hit, or something's going to bite, then he'll follow through on that. Alright, Fia's up on the high ground. He's taking a Sunray to the face, but he doesn't care. They're just going to drop the Static Storm onto the Phoenix, and once again, Phoenix taking a lot of damage. He won't be able to get the egg out. It's not even off cooldown right now. 10 more seconds. Underlord taking some damage, and now Lifestealer's in the fight as well as Dragon Knight. They're doing as much as they can. Dragon Knight's got his Blade Mail out, but the other team just doesn't care. They're going to go into Lifestealer now. Lifestealer gets taken down. There's no buyback from Dragon Knight, but they do have one for Lifestealer. Goes back on the Underlord, and it'll be a GG call for the Ninja Tiger squad.
Yeah, just so it looks like the early game was going pretty well for Ninja Tiger squad. They were able to avoid some ganks, able to keep their own farm, but once this Shadow Fiend started hitting his stride, never looked back. It seemed like so.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't push the pace fast enough and leverage their team fight to their advantage to take objectives and close out the game. And they also, when they were on the defensive, they just were getting picked off one by one and couldn't execute this team fight that I had initially had high hopes for in the beginning.
Yeah. So, alrighty, guys, this has been game 1 of Fisherman versus Ninja Tiger Squad. Please hang around, and here in just a few minutes we should have game 2 ready to go. So, look forward to seeing you guys then.
Goodbye, goodbye. Alright, stream is still running. I'm not going to close it out because it's hard to do the delay thing. It forces me to keep it open.
Oh, yeah, I just put a waiting screen up and then mute mics. So,
How do that with OBS?
what do you mean? Like,
Click it, great.
yep, I made a wait screen, so. Ooh. quiet hype so he doesn't wake up his wife.
Classy hype, gentle hype.
Gent hype.
It's more like
yes.
a it's more like a delicate loving than a hard
now.
fucking.
Gosh. I guess that's
I don't know
one
if I
way
should
to
say
that. Oh boy. Well, some exact same bands coming out again from
5
both
seconds
teams,
remaining.
Magnus or Spirit. I'm assuming these are probably target bands.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
So we're gonna see, what was the other one? Oh, Jug got banned by Fisherman. That
Bad
was their
dudes
own
banning
pick.
someone now.
Maybe Alina. I think Ninja Tiger Squad banned Lena last time. Is that right?
Yeah, but it
No,
looks like they
Invoker.
go for an earlier Invoker
Radiant's
ban.
team
One
pick.
of these teams did ban Invoker last time.
But it was phase 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, and they
Dire
pick a
team
Kunkka
pick.
Oh, that
instead.
was banned last game.
Yeah.
I think by Ninja Tiger Squad.
Dire team pick.
Been seeing a lot of Kunkka lately.
Yeah, that support Kunkka, like that disruptor, same exact thing. That X marks the spot. It's the ability to kill is just so good, and then also you've got great ways to harass and save your teammate or scout for information safely. And then obviously
5
following up
seconds
into
remaining.
the torrent and boat means that someone can take a lot of damage to that face. Apply damage to
Reserve time.
face.
Applied directly to the forehead. Ghost ship applied directly to the forehead. You like my commercial there?
Yes, your ghost ship commercial.
Very nice.
Clockwork!
Ooh, clock. Here's another one that we've been seeing
Radiant's
have a
team pick.
lot more play. Fisherman, they're sort of initiating roaming people. Were doing a great job last time, like especially that Spirit Breaker. So this Clockwork, he's gonna need to kind of be the similar role for Ninja Tiger Squad, is be able to get picks or single people out, and this team need to be right behind them,
5
ready to
seconds
follow up
remaining.
and make sure that they take people out. That was probably one of the biggest advantages that Fisherman had. You saw,
Reserve time.
we mentioned just how many charges were going out constantly, and he'd just, let it go, see what happens, and then cancel it if they need to. But you know what they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So charge, and then eventually you'll get a nice opportunity.
I see you quoting some Michael Scott,
Yes.
quoting some Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, I really like this Clockwork pick. I've been seeing a lot of Clockwork played in these games recently, and he's been
Dire
super
team
effective. Probably one of the most involved in kills.
Oh, this
Kills
is
and assists,
disgusting.
so.
Kunkka and Disruptor.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
That's
That's going to be a nasty combo.
I need to file a formal complaint to the UN after this game,
5 seconds remaining.
and we are gonna get a binding resolution against Fisherman to make them not pick this
Reserve
bullshit.
time.
Oh, that looks just scary. Those two together, like they both serve that same role, but they're gonna be even better at it. They're gonna have so many tools for catching people out on the retreat. Ninja Tiger Squad basically cannot
The green
retreat. If they
team
ever
is
try to
banning
disengage,
someone now.
they almost guarantee that they lose 2 people.
Yeah, this is not looking. Oh, yeah. You just have Glimpse, but in 2 different forms, really. So this is going to be nasty. They're going to need to initiate and clean up, and yeah, they cannot retreat from this.
Bad
Yeah,
dudes
they need to
banning
get
someone now.
just get a team that has great sustain. Maybe just go for the Witch Doctor, although the Witch Doctor is not going to be a great pick here because the Disruptor and Kunkka are just way too easy to cancel the Death Ward. They need something that has they might even go for like a Tidehunter here, someone who's a very tanky
5 seconds
fighter
remaining.
like that, who they can just hold the Ravage and use the threat of it, and then he needs to get a mech right away so that the team can go
Reserve
together.
time.
Maybe a roaming tree or something like that, but they have to just in the face of these 2 supports, I feel like they absolutely need to get a very durable, very sustainable team and take the fight to Fisherman and never back down.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah. Okay, so Timbersaw Tinker.
Dire team pick.
Ooh, what are we seeing now? I mean, honestly, you can go anything. They went for their, I think they went for their mid next last time. Or no, that was Fisherman that picked up Shadow Fiend. So, who are we gonna get
5
next?
seconds remaining.
Oh, there's their Phoenix again.
That's got some sustain, yeah.
Radiant
That's
team
fine.
pick.
Didn't have the greatest impact last game, but hopefully they'll be able to. I mean, it wasn't really the Phoenix's fault. They just kind of got behind, and then his egg was way too easily killed because of the attack speed from
5
Shadow
seconds
Fiend and the
remaining.
Juggernaut, and Ninja Tiger Squad just didn't have a lot to be able to zone it very well. The pits
Reserve
weren't
time.
even if the pit came out, they were still in attack range of it.
Yeah, like Phoenix, good pick, but the Fisherman just had the answer to him. They had his number the whole time. I think maybe he only got one egg off successfully, but there was like nobody around for it.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Fisherman target. Okay, there's the puck. They wanted to pick it.
Dire team
No,
pick.
they banned it last
Yeah,
time actually.
Because they didn't want Ninja Tiger Squad's Lifestealer to have it as a vehicle.
So we'll see if
I
they
think-
return for another life stealer.
I think
They're looking for
I think
Venge.
Fisherman wants Lifestealer this time.
Radiant team pick.
Or no, Fisherman. Like Ninja Tiger Squad had it last time. I think Fisherman pick it up this time.
All right. I hate to call it this early, but I think I'm going to go with Fisherman for this game too. I'm just not a fan of Vengeful Spirit as a carry. I mean, Phoenix
5
is
seconds
probably
remaining.
going to be your 5, and the Ogre is your 4, your offlane Clockwork or a roaming
Reserve
Clockwork.
time.
But this looks like it's going to be a one position Venge, and I'm just not a fan of the Venge as a carry.
Or Venge,
if if she falls behind at all, it's pretty much impossible for her to catch back up. She can't flash farm. A lot of just single target type stuff, and yeah, I feel like going as a core kind of negates her ult, like because you don't want to be
Ursa
swapping
Warrior.
yourself into things.
Well, that's
if you're a core.
actually
Team
pretty
ban.
good. The Venge is all right against Ursa. They've got Cogs and they've got Swap. That's all they've got so far. One thing I always look at when an Ursa comes out is how badly is Ursa gonna get kited. They've got a little bit of stuns and slows. They've got the Cogs and they've got the Swap. So I've seen worse. But I think
5
Ursa doesn't
seconds
have the
remaining.
easiest time. But Ninja Tiger Squad, I don't think they can afford to use all those things to try and keep the Ursa out. So
Reserve
Ursa's
time.
probably going to get pretty deep and ball pretty hard. But the Vengeful Spirit, they need something. They need to pick something that leverages her minus armor here really well. Maybe something like, even I think something like a Sven right here would give them great, like, cleave into the wave, into the minus armor. They've got more stuns. They've got move speed to try and get away from the
Radiant team
Ursa
ban.
and close the gap. And then that's going to give them, if he chooses to, uses God Strength to take towers. And that's really what they need is. They need some good push, and they need to stick together. They don't have... I just don't feel the threat here from Ninja Tiger Squad that's going to let them
5 seconds remaining.
kind of stay on the offensive here. And so I think Fisherman is going to be able to respond really well so far with this draft.
Radiant team
Um,
pick.
and if Ninja Tiger Squad, again, as we said, if they have to disengage for any reason, they're guaranteeing losses.
Yeah. But I don't think Ninja Tiger Squad. I mean, they could go for a Sven, but what you then run Venge mid or like?
5
I mean, she's
seconds
gonna get
remaining.
destroyed by a puck.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a foregone conclusion here what
Reserve
happens.
time.
But I can't really think of any kind of mid that would synergize. Well, maybe just the Shadow Fiend. They've banned the TA,
It's
so
been banned.
Shadow Fiend for themselves. Oh, it's been banned.
Shadow
Yeah,
Fiend's been banned.
Shadow Fiend, no TA. Then those are the two that I would pick.
Yep, there you go. Like you said, they picked up the
team
life stealer
pick.
for themselves.
Oh. Yeah, Puck's gonna be able to close this gap, drop the life stealer, and if they They need to fight, but it's going to be really difficult to fight into these three, Puck, Ursa, and Lifestealer. Especially with Kunkka and Disruptor on the back line. They're going to toss a boat in, and they have to run away. And they're just going to bring them right back.
5 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Reserve time.
Hopefully they
I think I'm
pick
long and
something
hard
that
about
we
this
haven't
pick.
thought of.
Clinks.
Yeah, guys, just pick up the Clinks. Go for it.
Hey, Clinks can destroy a Lifestealer and an Ursa. That's that physical damage that you need. Physical damage to get through the rage. Pretty much all of these guys. Ursa, except he can pop his enrage, and you better hope he didn't bring some dust with him.
Do you think a Storm, maybe?
They've got the Disruptor again, and a Kunkka. They've got Glimpse, they've got X, they've got Static Storm, they've got Puck to silence him.
Yeah, no. Could go for the
Ursa and
sniper,
Lifestealer are going to
but
be
he's pretty
building
squished.
bashers.
Seconds remaining.
Interesting. She's got some big damage, so she's got the potential to be able to just crit out these supports, or even the Puck. You know, being a slippery Puck who can juke and jive, doesn't matter if you can get one shot from a crit.
One dagger and I am die.
Yeah. Although the dagger, if Lich King is playing this right, the dagger should not be hitting him.
Yeah.
But you know, Blink Strike into a right-click crit.
Wait, are they? Oh, this is going to be an offlane Puck. This is a mid Ursa.
Yeah, mid Ursa. Good. Nice, I like it. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Is that they didn't have an obvious...
They picked up the Lifestealer, and I was like, well, where's this Lifestealer going to go? Like, off lane? Because he wants safe lane, and I didn't even think about the off lane Puck. Yeah, wow. That was good. So, this is going to be a fun game to watch.
Definitely, yeah. For the mid matchup, I believe. I mean, it's hard to say, but Ursa has such burst potential that PA, you know, in those early levels where she doesn't have a ton of blur, can get just run down. But she's got the Blink Strike to get out, to hopefully be able to get out and get away, and then the dagger and then the Phantom Strike.
We got 2 wards in the mid lane. We now have a sentient mid lane. It's got its 2 eyes. Man, what's that name where you have 2 different color eyes? It's chroma or something.
Dichromatism.
Yeah,
Dichromatism.
that's what it has.
So Phoenix drops this ward. They have a feeling that it's around here somewhere. They're even pinging it. They might be able to find it.
Trying to chase down Bong.
30 seconds.
He dives out.
Dive out, but they should be able to find this ward. Silver Fist was pinging in a pretty good spot to get it. He was pinging like right there. So I think... Oh? Yeah, they should be finding this.
Depends on how far they throw it.
No. Oh, no. They were pinging such a good spot. They thought it was over there specifically.
Yeah, see, now he's telling them it's over here.
Time to
Yeah,
get
that was
angry with each
unfortunate.
other.
Okay, once again,
Ward
both
attempt, though.
teams.
They should get it shortly. Yeah, just going for their bounties. No Shanae gains.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Growdy messaged me in that last game. He said he heard me saying his name on stream and I need to watch myself.
You need to watch yourself, or he needs to watch himself?
That's what I'm saying. Growdy, you better watch it. We're going to come after you.
The G Prime.
I think not.
So, both fairly matched up. Fairly well matched up.
We got an aggro try here going into the Fisherman's try lane. So they're investing a lot to try and make sure. Oh, that is like a 3-man turret, just naked. Not ideal.
Catch him with the pants down. Yeah, looks like things going pretty well so far. Dingle having to use a dagger to secure a last hit there.
Clockwork
Yeah.
is not going to have the easiest time against this Puck. Lich King is playing pretty well last game on that Sand King. Stun comes out into Silverfist. Silverfist gets dove on as well, taking quite a bit of damage. He's not going to stand a chance there. And first blood going to Ninja Tiger Squad with this aggro try. But Vengeful Spirit is a little low. She'll be fine. Going to be able to use a few tongos.
Being told to eat the tree.
Another torrent. These somewhat blind torrents are just doing it from the fog. He's hitting them pretty well. He's gonna have to use the clarity and gets his level 2.
Yeah, 2 well-placed torrents coming out from Kunkka. We're seeing that early harass potential. I mean, he doesn't even need like most. I know a lot of people, especially in lower MMRs, you think you walk up and just Tidebringer, slap them, but you know then you're pushing the wave. But if you learning how to torrent properly provides just as much harass as a Tidebringer.
And this Puck has got the dream off lane. Look at him. 12 last hits. Fisherman right now just topping the charts as far as last hits in their lanes. Clear advantage to the start.
Yeah, Ursa's hit level 4 already. Looking to have a good early game. Yeah, this Puck really, unless a rotation happens, he's sitting, or yeah, Puck is sitting pretty
Living the dream.
fat and happy up here.
Like he's got full freaking mana too still, and he's been doing such a good job like harassing with Orb. This Clockwork just has to sit here. He can't do anything. This might as well be like a safe lane free farming Puck.
Yeah,
They hit the jackpot with this off lane.
Null Talisman, and he has his wand. So, anytime Leon throws out a spell, he's just going to be able to use that against him later. And he's used...
here. I'm questioning this because they really want to just keep control of the safe lane. This Puck doesn't need any help. Maybe they just want to get him there to. It's such an easy lane that they want to get some levels on him.
That, or they may just want to press his advantage early and take the tower as soon as possible, and then that would force some pressure off of their lifestealer from this tri lane, because they're going to be forced to rotate a hero to top if they're wanting to save the top lane entirely. Otherwise, if they keep all 3 heroes here, they're just going to give a free 2 lanes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be in some trouble. X coming out, he's just not in range of it. He throws the torrent, and it hits him. 1 hot, 2 shot. There we go, illusory orb, and now a TP in from Ogre, but he's just going to stop that. Lifestealer under tower.
Tower is under attack. Why is this so
Pretty safe right now. They know that Kunk is out, so they might try to do something right now. But yeah, Nalpod, he's still got his healing salve, so he's gonna be just fine. Baya, he salves up as well. Still doing having a wonderful time against this PA mid.
Yeah, and he's about to hit his level 6, so...
Hasted Phoenix coming in. Oh, Silverfist needs to be very, very careful here. There they go, coming to gank on to Phantom Assassin. They've got the X marks the spot. Gonna start whacking away at him. She has nothing to blink strike to. They've got the Ray coming out, Sunray. Oh, she could. No, she doesn't have any mana for Phantom Strike. She has to go. They have a torrent. No torrent right now. More slow is just keeping them slowed up. They've got the torrent. It's gonna hit. It's just a little bit too short, and she is actually gonna make it out of there. Meanwhile, Lifestealer though gets a kill onto Venge. And Clockwork picked up the Puck. How?
Yeah, Battery Assault and trapped him in the cogs.
Did he just not have an orb?
He had an orb at the very last second. I think he was low on mana and he tried to use it, but the Battery Assault finished him off before he could get out.
Oh, this Ursa is a big boy now. He's got a 6. He's ready to fight. He doesn't care about most of this. If they try to go on him, he gets to just smash him. So watch. If Dingle tries to go in on this, okay. He's got the enrage, so if he tries to go in, he just enrages and overpowers, and he can tear Dingle apart. He's gonna... Oh, here we go. X marks onto Dingle once again. There's the torrent, keeping him in place and smashing him down with those Fury swipes.
Dire's middle tower is under
You're
attack.
a trusty mate.
Yeah, I'm
Good
good.
rotation.
Another good, yeah, a good rotation, good torrent there to keep her from blinking
Bad
out.
dudes, middle tower. Everyone, go now.
Not too much. I figured more damage would be done to this tier 1 tower. Now with the siege creep up here, Puck might be looking to push this tower now.
Yeah. Lots of damage in. Keeping Clockwork out.
Bad dude's
throwing the
top tower
orb.
gonna fall over soon.
The damage in.
Got a three-man rotation down here to boss. Back to their old lane, it looks like.
Disruptor just hanging out mid, trying to soak a little bit while Ursa grabs some jungle camps. He doesn't have his shrine for another 3 minutes, so...
Oh, top.
Oh, once again, Lich King. He's going to use the ultimate, and actually Clockwork's going to stun himself. He's got an orb. Orb coming through. Manages to get through, and he's got a TP. He will make it out of here just fine. Torrent. Okay, Phoenix. These torrents have just been on point. Alright, Ursa is a little healed up and ready to go.
Ours, not yours.
Showing back
Yeah,
up here in
Clockwork
the
has a
mid lane.
level 4 battery assault, doing so much damage to this Puck. No,
Ursa's
waiting for some action.
going straight for his, going for a Vlad's instead of maybe trying to get a BKB or a blink out. That's fine. The Vlads will help him against his team against the physical damage of this lineup. Both Benj and the PA.
Yeah, I think he's wanting to take an early Roche as well. So, use that, grab that.
Poo-poo the Vlads on Ursa, but I really like it just for the armor. It helps you take early Roches, and the mana regen helps him with slight mana problems early game. Alright, we got stuns and slows coming out. Ursa's just turning around. Oh, we got Phoenix coming in. They've got a number of people trying to come and help. He does have his enrage, so he'll be able to use that if he needs to. Immediately going to X up and kill that Phoenix, and the enrage means he's going to be able to get out. Uh-oh, does take an ignite. Could be in a lot of trouble here if they don't have any way to help him. He took a dagger, and now he's burning down. He just barely makes it out. A beautiful glimpse. He's going to save his teammate.
Yeah, he had a fairy fire just in case, but I don't know. He almost went
Lich
down
King
there.
could be in some trouble. He needs to throw his orb now and get out. He's going to use his ultimate. He's going to slow him. Be careful. Oh, he's going to catch him, but he does have an illusory orb up. Nice. Kunkka's going to find him. Illusory orb comes out. They get him, and everyone crowds around. Not today, sir, they say. Lifestealer is going to be able to rage away. He's fine. He's fine. He had 4 collapse onto him. Goes away, but he doesn't have a TP, so he's going to be caught behind tower, and I don't think any of these supports have TP, so they just tail top.
Yep, and here he goes down to this top tier 1 tower. They're gonna fortify, but it's not gonna be enough. They'll take this.
The rest of the guys having to finish the job that Puck started. That Clockwork, though, is definitely starting to pressure.
A gift
That
from
Yeah,
the
he
gift of battle.
maxed out his battery assault. Oh, we got another 4-man rotation.
Lifestealer once again behind tower. There's 4 people here, but TPs will be ready. There's going to be no Puck. Puck immediately
Regeneration.
smokes up here. They're not going for everyone. They're just seeing if anyone's going to come. Here comes Silverfist trying to help up his teammate, and we got a TP in from Funka as well. That'll be enough to force these guys back. Ninja Taiga squad. Asleep. But this is what I was talking about. If you disengage, you're going to have some trouble. X into Torrent. Immediately he's caught in the field. Now, Clockwork's in the back line, but taking quite a bit of damage. Got the battery assault, but they're able to split it up, and they take down the Clockwork now. They're going to be able to go. Do they have a glimpse? Glimpse is ready. There's another one onto the Phoenix. Phoenix, though, Yeah, there we go. Glimpse X. You can't. They cannot just retreat. Ninja Tiger Squad cannot retreat.
Yeah, that definitely backfired on them. And they could have taken down Venge as well, but Life's not quite there yet in terms of damage dealing. Once he gets his armlet, he should be good to go. I think if he would have had armlet, he would have been able to kill him. But hey, they'll take 2 heroes. They don't mind. Top lane getting pushed in, but
It's just creeps. It should de-push things. Tower shots and Fishermen are now pressuring all the tier 1s. They take the middle. They've got a lot of guys here down by the tier 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see the rest of Fishermen come rotate. Nope. Roche for the bear.
we'll see if this
It is going to be scouted out.
Yep, I was about to say, but we'll see if they sense it out and do something about it.
They saw it. I think they saw him approach with this ward, but that ward's going to be going out soon. Phoenix is behind. They're going to get a nice hook shot forward onto Disruptor. Disruptor's going to pull him back immediately. Drops the Static Storm. They're a little bit caught in there. He can't get in because of the cogs, but Faya should be ready. Yeah, they get the PA. Now he's going to smash away into the Phoenix. Phoenix gone as well. Beautiful trade. That is Disruptor is entirely happy to be able to glimpse out that Clockwork and get his Static Storm down onto 2 players.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they'll back up.
Like a Lifestealer. We're fighting without him this entire time.
Faya once again going into Roche, but
Get it
gets spotted out
scouted.
again.
Poor bear. Big fuzzy bear.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fuzzy Wuzzy not having an easy time
Defend here.
with Roche.
Gold and sweet.
Just name him Teddy.
Teddy Ruxpin? Because those things are terrifying, just like Ursa.
I don't know what that is.
Teddy, oh, you come on, you're not that young, are you, TJ?
It sounds like the name sounds familiar, but
It's a little bear that you could put cassette tapes in, and then it would play it with like a speaker, but it had a mouth that would move with it, and it was terrifying. It was a sentient bear that parents would put in your crib. Ooh, nice. They get a good infest dodge of that strike of that infest. Fortunately, the infest creep is the one that is out front right now, so he needs to. He's trying to drop spirits on his own creeps. It's not gonna work.
don't think it works that way, bud. Ooh, puck hit level 10. What's it gonna go?
Faya, attempt number 3.
Oh, not smart. The 2 heroes there waiting. He's they had a ward.
Another swing and a miss. 3 strikes. No Roche for you, Mr. Ursa. He's almost got his Blink Dagger up. That is definitely going to be a good time for him. He can just go pick some people off, then Roche. Once again,
Yeah,
Fishermen
team's
are
been-
here in the bottom. They've got lots of damage. Looking at Vengeful Spirit, she is on the net worth pretty low, 5th, so she is not having the biggest impact here. Even PA is behind the Puck, Ursa, and the Lifestealer. Not by much,
Dire's bottom tower is
but
under
still
attack.
enough to matter.
Oh man, this is totally harshing.
Yeah,
Mellow.
she does have 2/3 of her Desolator, but she has a little bit to go before she gets that last Mithril Hammer. But I say once she gets that, she'll start to get into her groove. It just depends on how many items this Radiant team is able to pick up in the meantime.
Now, Fishermen are
Because-
doing a great job of keeping the focus here on the tier 2. Hopefully, Ursa sees the opportunity he needs to go Roche. Oh, boat's coming in. It is going to hit onto no one, really. Ogre, though, does just get beat down by that Disruptor. Very nice jaunt dodge.
Oh, that was very good by Lich King, dodging
Yeah,
that hook shot.
Yeah, face shift. Hiding in the ground. X into Torrent onto the Clockwork. Clockwork taking a ton of damage. Caught in the cogs right now, but Lifestealer will be ready to fight soon. Yet another glimpse there into a Static Storm, but the rest of the team isn't fighting. They're going to X him up once again. The Torrent is not available. Oh, but in the that orb missed as well, but he's just fine. Gonna be able to get back. Lich King though, taking a bit of damage here. He's gonna have to dodge with the
Roche.
Ursa. He's gonna be all right for now. They've got Disruptor coming in, but he does finally go down. Now Lifestealer is here by himself. The rest of the team is coming in. They need to be very careful. They've got a good X and a Torrent on the Ogre. Ogre taking quite a bit of damage, but they don't have anything to slow him right now. Open wounds. They're trying to heal him up with that very nice. Oh, but here comes a boat. That's the last thing that they need. Sunray, not enough to top him off. Oh, Puck taking so much damage. He managed to get in the ground and is now running away. He's in fact going on the offensive now and gets a nice 3-man Dream Coil. Lifestealer getting pushed away, but he rages up. Swap is not going to do too much. Oh, but the Puck goes down as well. Beautiful turn from Ninja Tiger Squad. They almost did not go the way they wanted it to.
Yeah, and Flamer Snake only made it out with about 50 health at the time, so she almost went down. Yeah, well, once again, Fisherman having trouble going in one at a time.
Can't get that Roche.
Huh?
Yeah, it was unfortunate. They had all the focus on the bottom in that bottom lane, but the respawn was low enough for it was only like 16 minutes into the game. Ninja Tiger Squad is able to respawn, TP back into their shrine, and then go for that Ursa, who just can't get that space for Roche. At this time, I think he needs to just give up on Roche. He's got his blink out, so he's going straight for a Basher or a Deso. Yep, going straight for a Deso next. He wants to just tear these guys down. Not worried about a Basher, not worried about getting kited or needing to keep someone in place. He just wants to rip them to shreds. And he wants to take that goddamn Roche.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many high armor heroes on this Dire team, so that -7 is going to do quite a bit, helping him tear at least a few of these guys apart. Help him chew through KYY a little bit faster. Get through that tanky Ogre Magi.
Yeah, and the Clockwork as well.
Yeah.
Clockwork's got a chainmail. He'll be going for he's got to be careful though, because he's going for a blade mail, so he can easily kill himself. He just if he wants to engage the Clockwork, he has to use Enrage.
So Dire team just kind of pushing out their lanes. Looks like Venge trying to catch back up, getting close to her 4th staff. What's she need? About 400 gold, 450 gold, she'll be there. Yeah, that's the only issue I have with...
Lich King is going to get seen here. He's on the hunt. He's got an Infest Bomb with him. They need to be careful because they're going to position to counter this. They cannot go in right now. They're going to get spotted and hopefully use this as an opportunity to get the hell out of here. Blink is up. Yeah, he should be able to get out. Man, if they had just hooked over, get that team in position and hooked over, they probably could have gotten 2 kills out of that.
Do it with flair.
I think they would have been able to get the Puck.
They're going to spot the Roshan again. There's the lingering vision from that rocket flare. I don't think he noticed it. Just wants his team to try and prevent it. They've got the Infest Bomb and the Disruptor behind him. He's got to watch out for the hook shot. He's got to keep like perfect positioning, but if Clockwork comes down here, he's going to be able to get this hook shot. Alright, now's the time. Hookshot goes forward. It's onto Disruptor. Disruptor immediately, he needs to throw down that Static Storm. No, they are able to glimpse back. And the egg is up, but is just barely going to die. X into Torrent, but Super Fist gets the Static Storm down before he dies. Now, Corvenge is down on the ground. Phantom Assassin, he's gonna get the X off on the TP, and now PA is in a little bit of trouble. PA, hopefully she's able to blink strike back, but the Ursa is gonna be coming in just a second. Torrent is going to hit, and now they're gonna just tear him to pieces. They get the Roche, they get the team fight that they wanted, and now Ursa ain't afraid. He's going in, and he's put a ton of damage in that Clockwork. Clockwork, with all those stacks on him, he can't show up to the fight now. They are going to get a nice pressure onto this tier 2, but as we said before, low respawn times. Phoenix is back up already, Ogre is back up already.
Yeah, they're going to get pretty decent damage on this though, just with PA being down for another 20 seconds. If not, take it. And I think Ursa, he definitely knew, he saw the flares coming out, but his team was positioned so that as
Exactly
soon
how
as
they
they
needed
went
to,
on
yeah.
him.
Ursa's
Yeah.
got a double damage, so he is just ready. He's going to take a lot of damage, get caught in the cogs. He's going to go, and he uses Enrage now. There we go, and he is just going to tear this Clockwork to pieces. Clockwork tries to get the hook shot out, but he's just too late for it.
Yeah, it took a boat to the face.
Bear don't give a shit about blade mail.
Nope.
He's a fucking bear.
And he's as soon as he takes this ancient stack, he's going to have or this
Deso.
ancient, he's going to have Deso on him.
These ancients are the worst, though. He's just gonna tear through. I don't care.
Doing some great work. Forget about
Yeah, those ones are the worst. Freaking root and then lower your damage.
Now they're gonna. Yep. Here's the big smash.
Or lower your armor. My
Armor,
bad.
yeah.
Not damage. What's the
Smoke out?
difference?
Oh, he's 5 away from his Deso. They're probably gonna wait to engage until he can get this out. Deso is up and flying out. He's got a haste rune now. Oh, this bear is about to go ham. See the
They can
damage
catch
bid?
it all.
I don't think they're gonna wait for the Deso. Yep, here he comes, coming in, smash onto the Vengeful Spirit, and it's just going to tear him. Oh no, they excellence, pulling him all back, forth, and wherever. He's got another overpower up. Blink up in a moment. No, he's got his. Where's the courier? There it is. Got his Deso out. He is ready to tear. Oh, Clockwork! Don't show your face down here, Clockwork! Clockwork!
He bet.
not
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
be
he does
found,
have a TP. Yeah, this Ursa's starting to hit his stride. I mean, he was already powerful. Now he has his Deso. Like, he's ready to fight. The only thing left that could, I think the next item he'll probably go for is a Basher, and then he'll hit his peak.
Oh no! The Clockwork gets found. Tries to TP immediately, but it's just glimpsed into Static Storm into pain.
Yeah, this will be a dead tier 2.
This thing goes so fast with that Deso and the overpower.
And they're rotating. Oh no, tier 2 mid has already been.
Yep. They're gonna go for the top and then look for their high ground. They still have this Aegis. It's gonna be. $20. Yeah, Aegis is reclaimed in about a minute.
Oh wait, who? Oh, Lifestealer has a halberd. I didn't even see him pick that up.
That is a problem for VA.
Oh my gosh, this tower.
No chance that. So they've got 50 seconds on this Aegis. They are probably going to get very aggressive here on the high ground with the Ursa. Ursa's going to just blink in probably and soak up everything. He's low on mana, so he needs to. He's got 30 seconds. They got to be careful. He needs to save his enrage because he wants to die. Oh, he's going to use it instead, and now he's going to be taking quite a little damage.
Oh,
he's just going
man.
to let, he's going to let Lifestealer go in front, and he's not even fighting. He was hitting the tower, but now he's ready to go punch some people. He needs to be very careful with this. Oh, Lifestealer is going to take the egg to the face. Now Sunray doing quite a bit of damage. Lich King could be in a bit of trouble. He's got his, there we go. He's hiding underground. Just barely not able to get out. He's going to use the orb, but a big strike to the face. Aegis gets reclaimed, and they are just back. They lose 2. Yeah, I think they really needed to save the Ursa in rage. Let them try to blow up the Ursa, so that he just respawns with full everything, and then the team can use their kit behind him as he's respawning.
Yeah, Lifestealer so Ursa blinked in, and then the Lifestealer just charged all the way to tier 4s, completely ignoring the egg and got stunned up underneath it. He didn't go down, but like I feel like him diving so far. Same thing with Ursa blinking in, kind of pulled his team in with him.
How do you feel about the little Roshan icon on the minimap, or for the next to the minimap by the scan and the glyph?
I like it. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of an advantage for us. Like, at least we know when Roshi's going to respawn. So so we can kind of predict like what's going to happen.
I hate it because being able to reliably read the Roche timer was kind of one of my aces in the hole for this little amateur caster scene. Because a lot of people seem to have trouble with it, but it's pretty straightforward. Spawns at each tick is a minute. It's a regular clock, so 8 minutes is the minimum spawn,
Gold
and then
sweet.
once it hits there, it'll tell you how many minutes.
Yeah, isn't it anywhere between 3 and 5 more minutes?
0 to 3, or after 8 minutes, 0 to 3 minutes. So 8 to 11
That-
is the respawn time.
That's what. Yeah, I had my numbers messed up. Math hard. Numbers.
That's called grouty math. 2 equals 8 in grouty math.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Oh, so he's actually Ursa's going for an MKB rather than a basher.
I like it.
Yeah.
Definitely
Oh
going-
no, he already has a basher and now he's going for an MKB.
All right, this is gonna be a pain train.
Yeah, this I hope Dingle prepares his orifice for what's about to happen. Yeah, once that Ursa gets... What's he at now? Okay, he's approaching a javelin. He'll probably save up and grab the demon edge first,
Yeah.
rather than the 2 javelins. So... Yeah, do we have a smoke about to happen?
It's looking like.
Yeah, Kunkka has a smoke. They'll just let... No? Okay, I thought they were going to
Scan doesn't hit anything. Yeah, there we go. They were thinking maybe they can get... Oh, they were just waiting for Ursa. So here they're coming around. They're going to go into the high ground. It looks like they're not finding anyone right now. But they should immediately head to the mid. And they are going to just collide into this team. If Dire was paying attention, they would have seen this... Oh, nope. That orb is down. Here comes Faya. He's immediately going to swap out Vengeful Spirit, but they've got a nice Static Storm down. Phoenix taking a lot of damage. No, the egg is going to get down, but the egg just gets blown up immediately. They are ready to fight. Dream Coil was already used, and they just have only gotten kills on the VS and the Phoenix. There we go. Now they've got some damage out into the Ogre McGee. Ogre gets completely removed from the game, and they are ready to take this fight to the high ground. Roshan will be up in 2 minutes, almost a maximum respawn. Actually, max respawn, period.
Dire structures are fortified. Mad dudes.
So up comes Fortified. Yeah, they're trying to save it a little bit, but this is going to be a lost tier 3, and maybe even a rack.
Yeah, they're going to have a hard time fighting into this. Although, oh, they've got a hook shot forward, and he's just going to use the cog to push him back. But they've got plenty of damage. Ursa needs to hit this Rax. There we go. Keep the Deso up. Oh, man. Lifesteal are taking a ton of damage. They want it. Ursa's going to go for it. Oh, the slowest tower death ever. And a nice kinetic field will be able to get them on the retreat. Ursa should be able to get a Roshan. Still another minute and a half. It is. I timed it with the timer. It is 6 seconds short of the maximum respawn time. So we'll just call that max.
It's close enough.
Double damage.
This is really
Semantics.
unfortunate because they're in a great position right now after that fight to take the Roche, but they have to wait another minute. So that's going to give Dire time to regroup. They're smoked out and they are wanting to go on the offensive.
Faya changes his mind. He is going to finish off his Abyssal Blade instead of going for the MKB.
Tiger Squad, Phoenix is out front. He's going to have the smoke pop by Kunkka. They know that they're coming. They know that they're here, but they have to just retreat. They're not in a good position to try and fight this.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They don't want to do anything too early. They want another good Roche fight like they had before, like they had the initial one where they stopped Roche Ursa out. But as we seen before,
For my master.
Fisherman do have a lot in their toolkit to prevent that kind of Roche fight. And they even won despite being aggressed on in the Roche, which is typically a bit of a position of a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I haven't noticed it. I haven't seen Kunkka using his Solar Crest in team fights. I could be wrong though. I may have just not seen it.
Nice. Disruptor getting to go back and shop with the little X Express.
The Kunkka X Express. And so instead of FedEx, you have Kunkka X, I guess.
Kunk X.
Kunk X. There you go.
Admiral Express. Instead of Federal Express.
There we go. We need to see. I mean, you already brewed. So okay. So when you brew your beer and you finally get a contract with Valve to sell your beer at their tournaments, what you do is you package it in cardboard boxes that have
at the Admiral
Express
That'd
on
be
it.
a good T-shirt, like the FedEx logo, but it's in some way Admiral X, and it's got Kunkka, and the X is the X marks the spot X, with like a guy in the fountain.
That'd be great. We need to get beat up on this stat. Oh, trademark, copyright, intellectual rights, and just so no one can steal it before we can, This PA, she has a BKB in her Deso, but I feel like she's going for a Basher next, which is good. Feels like she's just slightly behind. And despite having a Yasha and Hurricane Pike, it just doesn't really feel like the Spinge, is able to do much.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening in your bottom.
PA pushed in the spot lane, sitting in the trees, trying to see if anyone responds. She doesn't have a TP though. She needs to grab a TP like now.
Ursa's TPing to the bot, so they just absolutely do not want them to get anything out of this game. She's able to TP now. They're going to rotate to the bottom and push that. They've got top pushed in. They don't have to worry about mid, so... Ursa, though, a little low on mana. Those Ursa problems.
Feels bad, man.
He's got the Aegis, though. He should be able to just go ham into this fight, die, and then blow his load.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and limit Ninja Tiger Squad's map control.
Free shrine.
Man. At first I was kind of upset when they changed it to where you had to take a tier 3 in order to take shrines, but I think it's much better this way, because it was so annoying, because if you lost all your tier 2s and then they just ran and took your shrines immediately, it felt like games crippled so easily. Oh my gosh, Faya just blinks in.
Well, he's got that Aegis. He started to fight. He uses Enrage, but it's going to be back in 20 seconds, so he should have no problem. Phoenix and the Phoenix dying as well, just getting completely decimated. No buyback on them, and they are going to just turn it into these buildings and put all the damage in the world into them. There's not a lot that I think Ninja Tiger is going to be able to do here. Once again, Faya coming in, just putting all the damage in. That's what we call giving them the boopity.
Yeah, just wow, that Phoenix absolutely. Was the Phoenix low health to begin with?
Probably not. He just got
absolutely
coming in
melted.
once again. He's gonna get stunned up, and another stun from Ogre, but he doesn't care. He's a bear. Bears aren't afraid of fire. Faya uses the Enrage. I'm not sure. I guess he just didn't want to take any more of that ignite damage. GG is called.
Yeah, there was no stopping that.
Faya just... Oh, he's going to use the egg. And they let the GG go through. Faya just coming into this game shouting from the mountaintops at the top of his lungs, I'm a fucking bear.
Yeah, so Ursa just dominating that game, continually pushing the advantage, and we see a lot of Ursas kind of get complacent and then want to just farm up items. But in the meantime, he starts to fall off. So it was good seeing this Ursa take the advantage that he had and push it to the max and end up actually just winning the game. So, So this has been TJSutton and Wivrex on the mic. Thank you guys for joining us for this SEA A Division game for Echo League Season 2. We hope to see you guys in the future and hope to see more out of Fisherman and Ninja Tiger Squad in the future as well. So best of luck to you guys. Have a good night.
Y'all. Have a good night.
Woo!
Games, good games. I only slightly pissed off the wife.
Quick, make her breakfast. Do something. Appease. Appease.
Nah, she's gonna go to work and then I don't have to deal with her anger. Easy peasy.
Sorry, I'm doing real quick. Yeah, that was fairly one-sided.
Yeah, those fishermen, man. That Spirit Wrecker lived up to his name. He was fishing.
Yeah. Oh, now what to do?
Wait till the wife goes to work. I gotta go eat some breakfast. Then I probably should play some actual Dota, even though I'm on a 10-game losing streak.
I'll play with you if you want. I'd probably need to get back into playing some more.
I beat Siltbreaker last night.
Yeah, I heard. Did you get anything cool from it?
No, I got the emoticon and a common Nature's Prophet shoulder.
Ooh, wow. Are you still streaming?
Nope. It's on a 5-minute delay.
Okay, yeah, that's why it's...
It just can't. It looks like it just stopped.
Obviously.
Who put me out?
I got another series to cast at 3:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ginger Aff is casting it with me.
Oh cool. Yeah, me and Goldie were gonna try and find one for today as well.
Nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, told Grady. I was calling him out.
Dashed on the rocks. Hello. Must have mistaken my weapon.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Illusion. Neither hot nor cold. A bounty which my matriarch will prize. Not so safe harbor, eh? No sorceries avail.
Di-
Metal will never.
All wands will break.
Dominating. Double kill.
Feed the flayed twin.
Purified.
Possible.
Liv, you there?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is. Oh, hold on. I'm not talking in game, so not good evening.
Team ban.
Good evening, ladies and.
At what point can I leave?
Oh, I crashed.
I crashed as well. All right, we are. What's going on in the draft? Runes this.
Let's see Sunny use that in a short time. You know, the early game is kind of slow when you're. Hey, just all these lanes are really hard to.
Range Axos. She's off lane because you.
Chill died. There's going to be a nice chunk of change for the Witch Doctor taking
All right, we are in
very shortly.
set, isn't it?
Yeah, got that Warhammer aesthetic.
There we go.
Already shown very much in pubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to .p.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
Reserve time.
Oh, gotta change my broadcast settings. My audio.
Dire team ban.
Alright. Alright, so I've got mute in-game co-broadcaster, and we will be communicating here.
Oh, perfect.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to .p Wednesday in Houses. This is week 3, lobby 2, game number 1. With you as always is Wivrex. I've got a special guest star with us today, the man himself. Not false,
but true.
but
I
true,
guess.
and able to sort
Alright.
things in order of priority.
Dire
Triage,
team's
Mr. True Triage.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on the cast. Well, we already got this. Let's just get into this real quickly already. We got the Luna and the Tiny ban. Luna, a very powerful pick already, shown very much in pubs and being a fairly quick ban in a lot of ranked games. What do you think so far?
Agree with the Luna pick.
5 seconds
Although
remaining.
I had a horribly unlucky game with her where I had an Eclipse that there were 2 creeps within range of it and 4 enemy heroes, and it 100% hit the creeps,
Dire team's turn to pick.
and I was sad. The
Yeah.
Tiny is a target.
Team ban.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wivrex with our old friend. We missed him. We were worried sick about him, Mr. Golgiap.
Team ban.
There has been. I like to at least.
Team ban.
Good evening.
Awful, and meanwhile on the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is lobby number 2, game number 3, week number 3, .p Wednesday in houses. Joining me is, you are all a big fan of him. He's a great guy. You love him, Mr. Golgiap.
Thank you. Not as much as I love you, though.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. The number of Golgi greater.
So, and this is the under 3K 82L bracket, first round of the playoffs. And we've got the team above the rest versus .p Kirby Squad with one stand-in for Revix. I can't remember who else plays with them. I think it's been kind of a rotating cast of stand-ins, honestly, for their fifth person. Just different people can't make it. And it looks like ATR has one stand-in as well on ice. And I don't know anything about this ATR team because they don't ticket their matches. And the one thing I do know is a little shady, so.
Yes, ticket your matches, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Fafnir, as you mentioned, this is an under 3K game.
I don't think no, she knows what Thundercats is because she was like a fan of Shiro when she was a little girl. So like she's aware of that sort of animation. She rolls her eyes still, but you know she rolls her eyes at everything I do.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give us an intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of 82L Season 14. .p Kirby Squad versus Above the Rest. It is game number 2, and Kirby Squad is going to be in the... All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it is going to be a game 3 for .p, 82L Season 14, Kirby Squad versus ATR, Above the Rest. They've gotten themselves a stand-in. Was it Ice that